I think one of the most overlooked populations in schools is gifted kids. And here's why. You're identified in 4th grade, 5th grade, 3rd grade, sometime in elementary school. You're told that you're talented, you have potential, you can reach this, so you can eventually get to college. You go through elementary school, middle school, high school, competing for those A's, doing those extracurriculars, doing the volunteer work that you know will get you into this goal, this potential. But did you even want that? Do gifted kids ever stop to think about if college is what they actually want? And is their learning truly going into their head and changing them and impacting them as people? I don't think so. And I think educators and school systems are to blame for that. I have a little demonstration for you. Gifted kids love to chase extrinsic goals. Let's say this is an A. You want an A. You get that A. It kind of falls away though. But then there's another A that you can get. Okay, we're doing this. You get these, but you never actually care about what you're learning. You're never passionate about what you're creating. But if it comes from inside, that passion comes out, right? How do we get that passion? That's through motivation. I think the social cognitive theory is a great one. So what that means is you build up students' self-efficacy and their self-determination. Self-efficacy is their belief in their capabilities to do an assignment. Self-determination is why they're doing an assignment. If you're doing an assignment for a grade, that's not a good why. But if you know that it's going to benefit you in the future, if you know that it's going to build up your people skills, your presentation skills, something that's going to benefit you career-wise down the line or help you become a better person, you're going to want to do it. You're going to understand why the knowledge is helpful. Secondly, I think that we should acknowledge that gifted kids aren't only talented and special when they're a STEM student. I think there are talented musicians, theater people, speakers, entrepreneurs. I think there are so many different intelligence areas that are neglected for that gifted student who is predestined to become an engineer in 4th grade. I was one of those kids. It's not fun. But let's say you're chasing college. What if you want alternative route A or passion? What if you want to become that guitar player or become that theater major? I think educators and school systems can help prosper that passion. You don't have to be forceful, but you could acknowledge to a kid that they are passionate and talented about something and tell them that's where they can go. All the major intelligence theories, like Cattle-Horn theory of cognitive abilities, talks about there being general and specific intelligence. Gardner talked about there being 8 possible different domains where you can be exceptionally talented. I think prospering not just the logical math science side can help this gifted kid stop chasing this and start chasing their passion.